Hey guys, this is Catherine with Oracle Intuitions. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a weekly zodiac reading for the week leading into April. So from March 28th to April 4th, we're going to be taking a look into the energies of the mind, body, spirit, as well as relationships with a closing message from the universe. So as you know, it's been a hot minute since I've been able to do a weekly reading. As many of you that watch the channel know, last year was a little bit difficult with losing both of our parents, and just other things kind of going on. So having to deal, with all of the things that happen after people pass away and stuff. So I'm back now, and also we're going to be continuing our live shows on Wednesday. So make sure that you click the notification bell so that you do get the notifications of when our live shows are coming on. As many of you again may know, if you're watching the live shows, Brandon did have to move, and it's just been a matter of him getting a good Wi-Fi signal in order for us to be able to do the live shows, because he is my partner on that, and we'll be coming back just as soon as possible. It may be this week, it may not be until next week, but we are trying our hardest to come back on and to do the live shows for you. So in the meantime, we are going to be doing the weekly horoscope shows. Weekly horoscope readings. I hope to continue these. So again, thank you so much for subscribing. Thanks for clicking the notification bell, and let's get into it and let's see what's happening for this week ahead. Also, for those of you that wish a personal reading, make sure you contact me at www.oracleintuitions.com, and make sure you follow my Instagram and my Facebook page as well under Oracle Intuitions. Thanks so much. Have a great week, and see you soon. Hey Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading for March 28th until April 4th. All right, we're going to be taking a look into the energies of mind, body, and spirit. Please remember that these are general readings. They may not resonate with everyone. I do suggest you taking a look into your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. So the first card coming through for the mind, we have the Devil. We're going to be taking too many cards. Let's see what's coming through for the body. We have the Two of Wands, and from Spirit, what is coming through for Taurus from Spirit? Yeah, Knight of Swords. All right, so it feels like are you in a place right now, Taurus, of where you're trying to make a decision? Okay, it looks like two paths coming through. So for the mind, you might be in this place of the Devil. It feels when the Devil comes through, this can really be overthinking. Okay, really overthinking. It could be that you're feeling held down or bound by something, maybe perhaps something that you feel is out of your control. How do I get past this? How do I move past this? How do I, release these binds that are holding me down in some way? And I do feel, because it's in the mind, it is basically saying these could be your thoughts in this upcoming week ahead. We've also got the Two of Wands coming through. So this is really talking about choosing a path. Do I go this way or do this way? Can I release these bonds that are hanging on to me? How do I make a decision? How do I choose to go forward? Or, it could be some sort of obsessive thinking that might be going on within our minds. Then we have the Knight of Wands coming through. This is with Spirit. So this is a message from Spirit saying you already know what it is that you want to do. You already know which path it is that you want to take. So what is the fear coming through with this Devil card? What is the fear that is holding you back? Is there possibly something from the past that's holding you back? Is there something within the current energy? Could this be some, possibly even some inner child wounds or past behaviors? Maybe at one point you felt that you could succeed in something, and maybe it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go, so now you're fearful of moving forward again. But remember that whatever happened in the past was probably there for a lesson or for a reason, and now Spirit's asking you to take control, take charge of which path it is that you're going to take. And also that Two of Wands can really have an indication of leaving things in the past, right? Choose the path that is going to be most profitable or abundant for you in some manner, but leave whatever, doesn't serve you, leave it in the past, give it, give it away, break the binds of this devil energy coming through, and really start to move forward, really start to take charge. Now, the one thing that the Knight of Wands, or the Knight of Swords can talk about is not paying attention. When the Knight of Swords charges ahead, sometimes he's just looking full speed ahead. He's not looking to the sides of him. He's not looking at other things, okay, or other obstacles, or possibly even blessings that could be possibly coming his way. He's just looking straight ahead and he's charging forward. So I feel like with this Two of Wands, it's also telling you to make a plan. Make a design. You know where it is that you want to go. So make the plan towards where it is that you want to be, and then charge ahead. Sometimes, especially, with Taurus, sometimes you guys can get into your heads. So maybe it's a good idea to, map out all the possible obstacles that there could be, but at the same time also take in all of the abundance that could come with you. So it's basically saying, don't hold yourself back because of these possible obstacles. Just look for a way around them, and then continue going, continue looking forward, and charging ahead. So let's get some clarification and see what's coming through from Spirit. Let's clarify these cards and see what's happening here. Right. Clarification. Yeah, we've got trust. It's time to trust yourself is what I'm really getting here. It's time to trust yourself. Might even having to be trusting, it's like trusting yourself now, trusting your future self. Even if in the past, perhaps you made mistakes in regards to something, that's okay. Again, they were learning lessons. You learned something from whatever it was that you may not have succeeded in, or maybe there wasn't a complete victory in, and that's okay. All right. It brought you some sort of lessons and learning, but now is the time to trust yourself. Now you don't need to have this abundant thinking, this overthinking in the mind. Start to trust yourself, trust your own, the positive thoughts that you are receiving in regards to moving forward. Again, don't let those past energies block your success. Second card coming through, we have the power. Yeah, it's in your power as to which path it is that you decide to choose. It's in your power to continue to move forward. It's in your power to take the reins and charge ahead. And then with the Knight of Swords, we have the Explorer. Right? The Explorer. This is a beautiful card. Again, you remember what I said? I do feel that for some of you, you may need to explore what possible obstacles there could be, but don't let them hold you back. The Explorer, might know of the things that are coming ahead. If somebody's, traveling, let's say, our ancestors traveling to a different land, they knew that there could be possible things that would come up that they may not even fathom, but that they didn't let that hold them back. They just acknowledged them and said, yeah, you know what, I might come across some obstacles, but I'm not going to let it delay me. I'm not going to let it bind me and hold me back from where it is that I'm supposed to go, or where it is that I'm supposed to be. I'm just going to look at them, find a way to succeed through them, and continue moving forward. And I feel like this is very much what Spirit is asking of you today. So let's get some possible shadow work that needs to be taken a look at. Okay. All right. Let's see what is coming through here. First card, sharing. There is giving and receiving and giving. I really feel like this has to do a lot with trust and possibly the devil. Maybe in the past you gave too much. Maybe in the past you felt that you were giving too much. Maybe for some of you this could be also receiving and not knowing exactly how to give. And I feel like Spirit is saying, maybe you gave yourself too much to other people, or maybe perhaps, a different project, or whatever it was that you were trying to succeed in the past. Maybe you didn't allow yourself to, share, or maybe you didn't allow yourself to receive as well. So I really feel like this has to do with balance. Okay. It's balance. And again, it's like looking at the obstacles that may be coming, towards you, but at the same time having that strength and bravery and just recognizing that, yeah, sure, there may be obstacles, but at the same degree, I'm in a balanced place, sharing and receiving. So sharing, that those parts of yourself, it doesn't mean cut yourself off from giving to others, but it doesn't say, just don't give too much, don't give away to the point where you're feeling depleted and this devil energy is coming through again. Because when we give too much of ourselves, sometimes what can happen is we do have a bit of resentment, right? And that can hold us back as well. Allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. I feel like this has to do very much with balance. So we also have emptied. The ending and beginning lie at either side of the same door. So when we let go of one thing, we walk into another. It's really saying here, let go again of that devil energy, let go of, possibly the disappointments. Have trust that what's on the other side of this door as you're walking through, as you're making your choice with the path ahead of you, all right, with that path of the Two of Wands ahead of you, that things on the other side are going to be wondrous and grand and abundant. Have that power within you to recognize, to be that explorer. I'm dropping all of these cards. To be that explorer and to have the trust and faith to walk through the door ahead. All right. And one last card. Let's take a look. Look at this. Moving forward. Can't make this up. Right. The first steps is taken within our stillness. So it's really saying, if you need to, go within yourself and maybe take a look at those obstacles that you feel are holding yourself back. Look at them from a different perspective. Go into that moment of stillness to help yourself be in a place of resolve within yourself. Clear off those inner demons, clear off those inner fears or nervousness or whatever is going on inside of you. And it's time to move forward again with that Knight of Swords energy coming through. It's time to take those next steps and move forward to this place of abundance that you're supposed to be in and that you're heading towards. So let's take a quick look at relationships and see what's coming through. All right. We're going to be using the Island Time and Wellness Tarot along with the Intuit Tarot for clarification. Right, and let's just see what's coming up within relationships. Remember that relationships do not need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, co-workers, or maybe even a possible relationship with ourselves and with spirit. So just take them as they resonate. All right, first card coming through, seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. We have Hand of Cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand, and gambling. And for the third card coming through, we have the Boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. I feel like for some of you, now I don't know if this particularly has to do with those in a relationship already. I do feel that this might have to do with some of those that, and again, it could have to do with, even if you're in a relationship, it could have to do with friends, family, coworkers. Take it as it resonates. But what I'm getting here is it almost feels like hiding. Okay, hiding. We have the seduction. And when we have the seduction, it's not really being on a deep inner level, right? Seduction, especially when we're talking about here with the third party. Third party does not need to be another relationship. It can be career. It can be putting too much time or effort into even, those devil thoughts that come through. Obsession about work, maybe obsession about, friends, family, whatever it is, right? But we also have, this hooking up, attraction. So when we have the seduction card, it really, and especially I feel like in this particular reading here, because we have the Hand of Cards, right? It's like risking, okay, taking a chance, but you're also hiding your hand. You're not being forward with your hand. You're not showing your hand up front. And I feel like this has to do with, to some degree, sort of wearing a mask. Are you really being who you are within relationships? Are you showing your full self within all relationships? Are you opening up to a deeper level? Or are you think that you're opening up on a deeper level, but it's really a surface level? So I feel like this has to do something with basically saying, don't be scared to hide yourself, or don't be scared that don't feel that you have to hide yourself because you're scared. All right. It feels like now's the time to really open up. And again, it doesn't need to be romantic relationships. This could be an honest conversation with somebody. It could be allowing yourself to show, your work, or to reveal more of your work in your career. Maybe, you have a hidden talent of some sort that you've been hiding. Whatever this is, I feel like this has to do with that. We've also got the boat here, and it says receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. Maybe for some of you, there is some closure issues that you've been dealing with. Maybe you're scared to either, close off a relationship, or you're waiting for a closure within a relationship. And at the same time, what it's doing is it's also keeping your inner self, protected, right? You're not allowing yourself to be vulnerable. So the first card coming through is the stork: transformation, change, active, renewal, restless, arrive, depart, move, renovate, pregnancy, birth, slender, tall. What I'm getting here is with this stork is it really has to do with the transformation. All right. It's more about the transformation of allowing yourself to be revealed for who you are. Again, maybe you've been operating to some degree in certain areas of your life within relationships on a more surface level, instead of allowing yourself to really reveal who it is that you are, or really allow yourself to reveal what's inside of you. And it feels like a transformation is coming through. And again, with that Knight of Swords that we had in here coming through, I really feel like with that Knight of Swords, it's talking about moving forward, leaving that past behind. Maybe in the past you've been more of that player energy. It doesn't mean that you're a player. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. I'm not, indicating that whatsoever. But it could be that you might have been in a place of having fear of getting into a really deep committed relationship for some reason. And I feel like it's time now to release that energy and allow yourself to open to a deeper commitment. Again, with whatever this has to do with, okay, whether it's romantic relationships or just relationships around you. We've also got the double rainbow: divine intervention, duality, perfect timing, ascension. It's time to ascend is what I'm really feeling. It's really talking about, I feel like the divine could intervene. They may be bringing somebody to you, or maybe bringing a deeper level of some sort of commitment to you. And I feel like they're asking you, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this deeper commitment? Again, with whatever it is, whether it's spirit, yourself, a relationship, maybe somebody new coming along, maybe a deeper commitment within your current relationship. Are you ready for this? Are you ready to open yourself up? Are you ready to receive? Remember, we had the sharing and the giving as well. It's time to, if you were in the past, the person that was always giving towards a relationship, it's also allowing yourself to receive, all right? To receive the love and commitment that you deserve from somebody or from something. And I feel like the divine is going to be bringing something forward for you to take a look at and to recognize and go, okay, I can allow myself to be vulnerable now. I can allow myself to start to open up. We've also got the white wolf. So confidence, guidance, trust your inner knowing, freedom, believe in your power, resilience, and stamina. It's interesting, right? Because not only did we have that, but we also have here receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure. I feel like it's time to have confidence within yourself. Trust yourself. We also have the trust card coming through here. Now's the time to trust yourself. Whatever it is that you're fearful of, whatever it is that you're fearful of possibly even exploring, all right? Because we did have that explorer card as well. whatever it is that you're scared of possibly exploring, it's time to really dig into this. Take a look at it. Trust yourself. Have the confidence, to move forward. It's time to take the reins and charge ahead is what I keep getting from this reading. So let's get a quick message from the universe and see what is coming through, just to close off the reading for this week. Okay. Message for Taurus. Yeah. Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. I do feel that for many of you, it's interesting because we have this Fortune's wheel, but we also had the Explorer, which again was another wheel coming through. And what I'm receiving here is it feels like things are changing, okay? Things are changing. Are you going to take what Spirit is giving to you? Okay, it's not always having to do with luck and timing. Don't be in that place of saying, oh, all these people that are successful are lucky. No, they actually put, the work into it. They allowed themselves to receive. They allowed themselves to explore the things around them. They allowed themselves to explore, the possible challenges, but also the possible blessings that may come towards them. And I feel that, again, I really felt like divine intervention was going to be coming in, bringing something to you to take a look at and go, can I be vulnerable? Can I open up? Can I allow myself receive? So I truly hope that this has helped, Taurus. Have an amazing week. Take care, and we'll see you soon.